Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And we got Duval in the building. We got Jacksonville in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know where that is from the state at the bottom corner of the United States called Florida. And before I tell you who our guest is today, make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. And hopefully it's a TV screen, right? Because you watching Cut Different TV.
Yeah.
Man, we got Big Snow in the building, Mia Snow in the building. What's happening with you?
What's good? Stop playing with a jet.
Yeah.
We here. We in New York City. It's my third time here, and I'm glad to be here.
Big Aries shit,
Yeah,
too.
it's big Aries shit.
Definitely.
Stop playing.
You know the vibes. So, yeah, you up here, you promoting, and you getting gearing up for this I'm Not Okay album. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
what does this project mean to you? You've been dropping music for a while now, but, you know, tell them a little bit about the project.
This project actually means it's probably one of the most important albums that I'm finna drop because the songs on it, and it comes from the title I'm Not Okay, because it's gonna be a lot of pain songs. Like, it's coming from the heart, like, but it's pain. It's like motivational pain. You know, at the end of the day, you're going through something, but you getting through it. You know what I'm saying? It's like also like it makes you want to turn up. You can actually dance to it, but it's actually talking about some real shit and everything.
Yeah,
so
you crying in the club type shit.
yeah, crying in the club, but like, I just went through that, but we okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
It's like the hero's journey for real.
Yeah.
Word. So speaking of the hero's journey, like early upbringing, childhood, like you have a story, right? Like tell us a little bit about early on, and you know what I'm saying, what's influenced, you know, the lifestyle and the way that you're, you know, speaking in your music now.
At one point in time, I didn't like have a family for like from the age of probably like, well, since I was like 3 for real, but I had got adopted around 6, then they put me back in foster care. So yes, I grew up in foster care, but imagine getting adopted and then they putting you back into care. Like at a very young age too, like 14, I was still young, like 13, 14, I was young. And back then we didn't like have all this going on in this generation now. So it's like not having a family and not being able to like fit in with the rest of the people because you either look different, you talk different, or you around a lot of people that's like not your color, I guess. Like, so I grew up in a lot of black families and a lot of like black group homes, and they taught me the best, of course, but the group homes were like very bad. So I would always run away. I didn't have nobody. Like, I was always homeless when I ran away. I was young, like 16, 17, and you meet good people and you meet bad people, and then you just learn from it. You really can just learn from it and not dwell in that type of shit. So it's like this like music career came from me having to really invest and really like tap in with my artistry level because I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nobody. When you're a foster kid, you don't have nothing. You don't get heard. Nobody listens to you. You're just you're the rebellious kid. You just run away. You're always going to be a foster kid. So I never liked that image or how that sounded. So I'm like, no, I got to make a name for myself. Like, there's no way I'm just going to be a nobody or nothing. Like, so, yeah, I just had to, like, really get through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't have nothing or nobody, you just got to get through it. Like, you got to pray. I had to pray every day. I had to stay true to myself. Like, it's a lot that comes with it. It didn't happen overnight. Nothing. Like how I am right now, I'm smiling and everything. Like, I've always been smiling, but behind it, it's always like that pain that I went through with foster care. So.
And that also makes you appreciate things on a different level.
I appreciate literally every little thing. Like, say if somebody gets me some fries, like, I'm always like, damn, thank you.
Remember when you
like,
ain't had no fries?
I remember when I couldn't even get myself some fries.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel it. Man, so then that whole time that you're going through that and resiliency, right? Like, I'm glad that you made it through, you know what I'm saying? But when you're going through that, are you making music at the time, or did you kind of meet somebody when you were in that journey, kind of coming out of that side?
So when I was in those group homes, and I've always had a passion for music. Like, I love it. I love listening to music. I block out the world, and I just be in my own world. And since we wasn't allowed to have like phones, we wasn't even allowed to be on Wi-Fi. We couldn't even go outside of the building without them opening it up with like a key or a passcode. Like, we wasn't like the door wouldn't even open with us. Like, they had to open it. So We was never on Wi-Fi. I didn't know about the world at all. So there's a lot of things I don't know about the industry or the people. People be like, "Oh, you know this person?" No. So it's like I had to. All I could do was they gave us these little MP3 players, and I could download beats from YouTube. Like they would be in the room, and we could get on YouTube and just download the beats. We couldn't like watch videos. We couldn't do none of that. So I downloaded beats, and I would just be in my journal writing music. At first, I used to write just in a diary every day, but I wanted to be heard, and people listen to music. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm putting it in a song, putting all my pain in a song. Let's do it." So I did it, and I was like showing the staff members, like, look at the song I made, and I would rap it to them. Like most of the time, it was raps because I didn't like really sing back then. I did a little bit, but like I was mostly just rapping, like telling a story. So yeah, that's how I kept it going. And then when I'd be on the run, I would have a phone. I would either have to steal the phone or
On the run, like when you
from the
ran
group
from the
homes. Yeah,
Damn.
I ain't kill nobody now. I ain't do none of that.
Yeah.
I was on the run from the group homes because they was actually looking for me. Like they would have put up missing flyers, and I would always be like, "I'm not missing. I know where I'm at. I just not where you want me to be at. Like I'm not missing." But I would have to get a phone, and I actually downloaded BandLab, and I taught myself how to engineer and all that off there. And to this day, half the music you actually hear that I have out is actually me recording off of BandLab. Like I know how to use the app to where it don't sound like I'm using that app. It sounds like a studio.
That's crazy. And do you record into your phone, or do you,
I
or
used
did
to.
you?
That's
Did
that
you?
I
Now,
did you.
obviously, you big snow, but
I had my earphones, and I would be like just recording myself with the headphones and off my phone.
with the Apple joints?
Yes, Apple. It can't be AirPods or nothing. It got to be the Apple headphones. And I still use BandLab to this day, but I don't use it on my phone unless I got to go in and edit something because I know how to already do that. And like either I got to like put a little mix on it real quick, but I can actually use that in a studio. Like I'll go to the studio and then say my producer, he'll come in there and just like one of my producers, they'll come in there and put up the set for me, and I'll come in and record myself. But I'll take what they put up. Like I don't use Pro Tools. I'll take it down and just go on Google real quick and type in BandLab, log into my account, and it's still connected to everything. So I just record on the microphone and just go crazy.
Damn, so you just have like a higher level of audio.
Yes.
But then you just are like, all right, back to what's comfortable.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There's that, but
yeah.
then I go to where I'm comfortable because that's where I make my best music. I can use that, but I like using like somebody actually engineering me when I use Pro Tools and everything because there's a lot going on right there. BandLab, it's easy real quick. It's like once you get the hang of it, it's easy. I'm gonna say that because a lot of people actually have it right now. They'll be like, "How do you do it? Like, it don't sound like." You gotta just experience it for real. You gotta like go through everything and see what your voice sounds like. It's a lot that comes with it. But whenever you keep going, like you'll get used to it.
So these songs that you got, like "Let's Get It, Let's Go,"
that one was done in the studio with a producer.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Huncho.
I actually recorded my part off of BandLab and then had sent it to him. He was like, "Oh wow, let me get on this real quick." So he got on it, sent it back, and then I since our vocals are a lot different, I just was like, "Let me go record at Patchwork." Shout out to Patchwork Studios, but let me go record at Patchwork real quick and just redo my part. So I just redid my part in there. But I can't say my Oh No song. Are you familiar with Oh No?
I think so.
Oh
How's
no,
it go?
oh no. That one.
The melody is hard.
That one, a lot of the songs from my album that is finna drop, even the one I did with Duke Deuce, I recorded that off of BandLab. So yeah.
What's the joint where it's like being in the Maze Margiela?
That one I recorded when I was 18. So like that was when I was with some people at the time and a producer engineer me at the moment.
Fire.
I was still young and I didn't know how to do a lot of things.
So do you think that when, like in the next couple years, right, like as you continue to grow in your career, like are you ever just going to say, all right, I'm done with BandLab?
No.
Or are you always going to keep
I
using
will
it?
I will use BandLab until I can't use it no more.
Man, shout out BandLab.
They actually have sent me a present before. Like they sent me a book bag. I forgot what it was called, but it's a nice bag. Actually, you can use it for traveling. They sent it for me for a tour to travel. And shout out to BandLab for real. Like I really I fuck with them hard. Like that's what really got me to like find my sound. I found my sound on BandLab. Like I knew what I sounded like. I knew I wanted to sound like. So
So let's talk about some of these moments, right? Obviously, you be touring, you be with Scott, you be out on the road. What are some moments or some experiences that you've had so far where you're like, damn, like, as you develop?
Good or bad?
Shit, let's do one good and one bad.
Okay, good.
Which one
I
you want
can
to do first, the
say
good or the bad?
I'll do good first.
Yeah, bad.
And the good part is like meeting everybody, and it's like people I didn't know that were big. Like they could be like a millionaire, and I wouldn't know who it is. And then meeting them and actually like getting to know everybody. It's like, wow, you're actually somebody like big for real, and I'm actually in your presence. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool meeting people and then experiencing. Like I'm always on tour with other artists, so I love talent. Like one thing I love is hearing the talent, their energies, experiencing everybody's, like just aura. Everybody wants to do the same thing. Like, and we all in this together for real. So it's like I love seeing all that. And I'll say a bad thing would have to be like, it's not really bad, it's just challenging. There's days that you don't eat or you can't shower, or like it might be, say we staying in like a really small bungalow or something. Like it just be moments like that. You just gotta like, you may lose a shoe, one of your favorite shoes. I remember like I ruined my Air Forces. I was mad as hell.
Your favorite shoes?
Yes, it could be.
That's
You could
crazy.
leave your favorite shoe. Like it just be like different things on tour.
Mm.
It just be rocky roads, but it's just all part of the
'Cause it's
process.
just get up and go type
Yep.
shit. But I'd say too, like, even though what you went through obviously wasn't the brightest of situations, that kind of prepared
those
you
moments, I
and
don't
made you
even-
laugh at those situations, losing your
do.
favorite shoe.
Cause I'll be mad for like 5 minutes and then I'll get back to normal. Like, okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got shit to do. Fuck it.
Okay, let's get it, let's go.
Yeah, that's my song, by the way. Let's get it, let's go.
Yeah.
And that's like one of my sayings. Let's get it, let's go. At the end of the day, we got to go get it, and let's go. Like, you feel me? Come on.
So you just shot that video at the time of recording this. You just shot that video in Brooklyn.
Yes, I
And you
did.
you got
shoot that.
love too.
I actually recorded that song out here probably on my last little tour that I came up here for in New York, and then we shot the music video this time. And shout out to everybody who came. Like they showed mad love, and I appreciate that because a lot of them I didn't know who they was, but they see an emotion. They fuck with me so hard. Like, so at the end of the day, I love that they love me. And then I'm actually shooting another music video out here for Talk of the Streets.
And
So
I'll
I'm
be there.
excited for that.
For sure.
And you're there, yeah. Bring
What's up?
anybody you want. Like anybody you want can be there.
What's up? We're gonna make it happen. So you just dropped the song with Duke Deuce.
Yes, Apple Juice Tequila.
Mm-hmm. Talk about that. What's it like working with these artists?
It's crazy because I don't even have to be in the same room with them. Like they just want to work with me at the end of the day. Like the one with Huncho, like I said, like all I did was make the song, and I saw him. They saw that he was in the studio on his story, and I just sent it to his phone, and he got on it and sent it back. So I don't even have to be around these folks like to actually make the song. They just love my sound, like, and I fuck with that, like, and it feels good that they fuck with me because it's like you could choose anybody to make a song with, but I'm different, and I feel like folks like different, so I'm ready for it all. Anybody that want to work.
Hell yeah. And so being from Florida too, like Florida is arguably the wave right now for at least
It's coming
Southern
in now.
sound.
Yeah.
So, you got
We
D-Lo's, you
getting
got
recognition.
Shimmy's, you got Mia Snows.
Yeah,
you
we got Mia Snow. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what is that community like? And you mentioned earlier you got a good relationship with Kodak as well.
Yes, me and Kodak are like this. He actually just called me right before I came on this tour, seeing where I was at, and cause he's supposed to finish his part, and I just let him know I was on tour. Like it's like anytime I'm not there, he's there in Atlanta, or I'm there, he's busy or doing something. So it's like with him, this came out of nowhere. Like when he asked for the feature, this is how it happened. I just dropped the video for my song. I've been dropped the video for my song, but I didn't drop the audio for it. So I just recently dropped that On and On song, and he hit me up just singing my lyrics one morning. I'm like, is this a fake account? I'm like, no, this is his page for real. So I was just like, hey, because I didn't know how to respond. And then he takes back and was like, so you gonna put me on a remix or what? And I'm like, sure, let's go. So
Yeah.
he just like sent his number, and I just sent it to him. That's in the process.
Exclusive. That's fire.
That's my dog. Shout out to my jit. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So that's what's up, man. So in regards to, you said that you got some shit on the way with SETI too.
Oh yeah, that's already done. It's not out yet, but it's next. It's actually gonna be part of my I'm Not Okay album, and this is my I'm Not Okay tour that I'm on. So everything we're preparing for that album. That's why that this is called that. So the song is actually called I'm Not Okay as well, and that's gonna be the first one on there. And I'm excited for this because this whole album is coming from the heart. Like I'm excited. Y'all just gotta hear it to understand how I feel about it. You know, I could talk and talk and talk about how I feel about it, but y'all have to experience it.
Man, I'm feeling pretty okay right now with Mia Snow. We vibing. But I get tell them a little bit more about the metaphor.
The metaphor, the okay, it's called I'm Not Okay because it's okay not to be okay. You just gotta keep going. Like you gotta push through it. Like I'm going through hell right now. I ain't even gotta speak on what I'm going through at the moment, but I'm going through it, and it's pretty big. But I'm not gonna let it affect what I got going on. You know, I can turn that off for a second and be who I gotta be real quick. You know, and but at the end of the day, I'm not okay still. Like, you know, like I still got what I got going on, but it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
So you just gotta keep going. I still got shit to do.
It's like the life is suffering principle, like the Buddhist principle, where it's like everybody suffers in different ways. You feel me? It's like we all have problems, we all have shit going on, and at the end of the day, we don't want to switch with anybody else. You know, because they probably got more problems behind the scenes than what they're even telling you or leading on.
I don't want to switch. I don't want to be in nobody else's shoes, and I would never want anybody to be in my shoes because I may make it look good, but I'm not okay. Just remember that.
So I gotta ask you, Mia Snow. So
What's up?
what makes you cut different for real?
I'm real as hell, and a lot of people gonna say that. They always be like, "Oh, I'm real as fuck." No, I'm real. Like I tell you how it is right off the bat. I'm very blunt. Like, and one thing that makes me very different is like I said before, I smile through everything. Like I don't care what goes on. Yeah, I'ma cry. I'ma get mad, but I'ma always smile at the end of the day and be positive because things do get better. Things are gonna get better. You just gotta remember that and stay true to it and keep your faith in God. And one thing that's different about me, I'm actually very big on God. I don't know how, I'm not going to speak on anybody. I don't know anybody's religion or what they got going on in the industry. I just know there's not enough of God in it. And like, you don't got to be, you know, one of those that's like, that dresses like, oh, a nun or something. Shout out to the nuns. No hate. No shade. I'm just not wearing that. It's,
Shout out to the 80-year-old virgins.
Yeah. To all them. But it's like, you don't got to do all that or to give your thanks to God or give, like, you know, praise him. You can praise him in other ways. And as long as you stay true to yourself and you know what you believe in and have your faith, everything's going to be good. Like, you know, I'm very big on God. So, and I do this because of him. I do this through him. I do this for him. So that's one thing that's going to get me very far as well. Like, nothing comes before him.
That's fire. I love that. I got a little cross dangling myself.
I love that. I love it.
A little vibe. But yeah, so I'm Not Okay, the album, big deal. Anything else? Anything going on that somebody that's seeing you for the first time, right? Some people watching is like, who the hell is this nigga interviewing Mia Snow? But, you know, for the people that are seeing you for the first time, what are you, you know, what is something that you want them to know about you?
Well, I'm very genuine. Like, people see me and they get their own image, like they get their own opinion about me, and I just want everybody to know I'm very genuine. You can always come up to me if you see me. I got great energy.
Facts.
Nothing negative over here. And I just want the best for everyone. I actually got good intentions for people, so it's like when people try to make me out to be like the bad guy or try to say I play victim or shit like that, it's just like, you really don't know me. Like, you don't. But I'm very genuine, and I care about everybody. Even if I don't know you, I care. Like, just know that. And I'm here. I'm here.
Fire. I love it. And that's all facts, too. Great energy off the bat. And also, man, too, like, we got Big Snow. We got Mia Snow in the building, man. We vibing. So, I mean, if you haven't subscribed or you haven't hit the like button or dropped a comment or sent this to a friend or joined the Cut Different family, I don't know what the hell you're doing. They got to be hating at this point.
They got to. It's okay.
So I mean,
It's all love.
what they say, you gotta have haters, right? They say haters are your biggest fans.
They are though, because I have like there'll be somebody that's like they'll say something like something about my music, and they'll be like that sounds horrible. I'll get on there, I'll be like my bad, you know what I'm saying? Like my bad, and they'll be like it's okay, just do better next time. Like so it's like they switch over. It's like oh, okay, she not taking what I said to the heart for real, and I was like hey. Shit, maybe I need to do better so you can like it. Like I'm gonna do that though.
Criticism, yeah.
Yeah, I love criticism.
I feel it. Word.
Bring it all.
It's all love, man. And Mia Snow, we've been wanting to get Mia on the platform for a while since we were back in Jersey. So I want to give you your flowers and appreciate you coming on here. We chopping it up.
Thank you for having me.
And shit, we gonna be at the Talk of the Street shit too.
Yep, see you there.
So we outside.
And anybody else? Yep.
Where can they find you?
The Real Mia Snow on Instagram. And Mia Snow on all platforms of music. So
I gotta ask, you know what, before we go, I gotta ask you about the patented snow tattoo on the neck. I gotta ask, did it hurt?
Oh my God. Get out my face. I get asked that a lot, and I'm in my head, I be wanting to tell y'all this is the Aries in me. Nah, this is a needle just went in my throat. It didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
I have to tell folks like yes, it hurt, you know, like but not as bad as my foot tattoo. That one hurt the most. This didn't hurt. I'll give it like a 6 or a 7. Now my tat man gonna get on here and be like, "Oh no, she was crying."
Yeah.
I wasn't crying. I was just clenching my teeth, and every 5 minutes I needed a shot. But hey, we got through it.
That shit is that.
Shout out to Casamigos, yeah.
What is
Did me right.
What obviously the branding? You feel me?
I had to brand myself. I had to look different. Difference literally like the look. Like my image is different. You know, I get told that a lot, that I look different. I got this look, whoop whoop, and it's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, what made you say, all right, I'm gonna get a blue tat on my like?
Blue is my favorite color.
Because you've had it for a minute.
I've had it since I was 18. Yeah,
and you're adding to it now, right?
Yeah, I got this side, you know, done, and then I got to do this side.
That's tough.
I got to do that one.
So you were just like, I'm Mia Snow. Fuck it, I'm gonna let everybody know.
Yeah, actually, I was Young Snow at the time. I used to be Young Snow. I never liked my government name because of what I went through in life. I wanted to change my whole identity at one point. Like I was always dyeing my hair blonde. I was always dyeing my hair black, brown, all that. And then because I also got picked on for having red hair, and I didn't realize how red hair was like really rare. And I didn't realize that as I got older, I did, and I actually love my hair now.
Embraced it, yeah,
because it makes me who I am. And why would I want to change that? I'm trying to be the realest thing out here. Like I'm not finna change nothing about me. So, yeah. So
that's valid. I fuck with it. The branding is dope. The branding and it pops. You feel me? The branding definitely pops.
They say all white girls look alike, and I remember people telling me, they be like, "Oh, I think I saw you over there." And this was the time I had my blonde hair at the time too, and I'm like, I do look like everybody right now. Like I do look like that girl over there. Like I'll be somewhere, I'll be like, we look alike.
Type shit.
So
but now they can't.
Now they can't say, if you don't see this neck, if you don't see this blue neck, that wasn't me.
Type
now
shit.
watch everybody get a blue neck.
Yeah.
I doubt it though. They not as bold.
They not bold.
They not as bold, bro.
They can't take the pain either.
They can't.
It's all good though. But shit, Mia, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's always beautiful to have anybody from out of state in, because it's like, you know, we're growing. And
New York is my favorite place at the end of the day. So
in Brooklyn, I mean,
I'm bringing the South up here to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mix everything. That's what I want to do. Mix it.
Y'all go check out that album, I'm Not Okay, by Mia Snow. She got some dope ass features on there. She putting out heat for y'all, and we just getting started for real.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. You tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV, and I'm here with the one and only
Big Snow. Yeah, stop playing with a jet.
We outside, man.